like been locked in with for 20. The dude
Talking
who
about that Johnny Dang joint.
major movie.
Yeah.
What if that man had genuinely been running game on you the
That
whole
nigga Jed, Johnny Gang. That nigga probably been getting
across the
money for a
entire
long
Houston
time.
in the spring of
Man, they say
2020?
he got like 200 million.
H Town's who had literally
So is he going to jail?
Johnny Dang was just exposed for
Yeah,
dressing
the
dumb rappers up.
FBI raided his shit.
Well,
Right.
I think they said after the Waka Flocka shit.
Yo, I mean, this is something you kind of already knew though, but I don't think that people really knew the extent. You got to think he's not charging moissanite prices. He's charging, what's it? I'm gonna get my diamonds wrong because I don't really get down like that, but he charging like F5 prices or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I
He got
mean,
moissanite.
I don't know though. From what niggas is saying, he might be charging regular prices. Damn, niggas just don't know no better, and they got caught. But see, what niggas don't know is that the moissanite, that's it. The diamond. It passes the diamond tester. No, you might say a nigga get a diamond tester and hit the moissanite. That shit gonna pass. But
Well,
if you don't know no better about diamonds, it is what it is.
that's
It's just
only
gonna
until
pass
you
you.
put it in the real diamond machine
Yeah,
that
but how
look
many
like a
niggas? How
box
many?
or whatever, right?
How many niggas is doing that?
Well, I mean, usually they doing that at the jewelry store. They got the box in there.
Ain't
But I
nobody
mean,
doing that.
but
Nobody
think
doing
about it
that
like this:
nowhere.
if somebody was charging you, like I don't know if you've seen this Takashi joint. Takashi got out. He had the crazy chain. They said the chain was worth 2.2 million.
Okay.
All right, right. So if he paid 2.2 million for that, but them diamonds is moissanite, that's not a 2.2 million dollar chain.
Man, but he could say whatever the fuck he want to say. How we know?
Well,
For
nah.
one, we don't know. We don't know because it's just some crystals that niggas put on some type of metal. We don't even know if that shit is real gold or whatever the fuck it is. It's for show, right? That's one thing. But two, at the end of the day, like let's say he's selling it to a nigga, somebody selling some jewelry to a nigga that really is paying whatever he paying. Now, the only way you really gonna know whatever the fuck you know is if you go get that jewelry, you pay for it, you take it somewhere else to a trusted jeweler, and they tell you what it really is. Other than that, most niggas ain't even doing that because even if you got the moissanite and you got the whatever the fuck, that shit still look good. One day I was in Atlanta, man, that's my word, right? I'm in Atlanta, right? And we happen to be in the club. Yo, it was this nigga walking around the club, and I'm looking at him. This nigga shit is looking super icy. I'm talking about he got everything icy. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga? In my mind, I'm like, damn, this nigga. But see, this is my also my thinking. Okay, he's walking around and I'm talking about mad diamonds, everything icy, and this shit is hitting off the lights. I'm looking like that shit got me excited, right? But in real reality, I started thinking about it. Like, I got jury. Whatever. I got jury. And I know one thing I know about jury, that shit gonna have you. If you a certain type of nigga, you a street nigga, you gonna be on a certain type of point. You gonna move a certain type of way when you in certain places. So I started looking at him and I was thinking about how he was moving. I'm like, this nigga moving way too freely because if I had that much fucking jewelry on, he had to have at least $1 million. If it was real, which I know it wasn't, it was like at least 1 million, maybe more worth of jewelry walking around in the club. I'm like,
Yes.
this nigga really can't be nobody because the real nigga that got this type of shit on ain't walking around and he by himself. So a nigga could punch that nigga out, take at least some of his jewelry and get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? This nigga, this shit ain't real. That's the bottom line. That's all I'm really saying. When the nigga start
All
moving
right. So
fraudulent,
how much should someone pay for something that looked like that, but in your perspective wasn't real? You said it looked like it was worth $1 million worth of jewelry. So how much does someone pay for something like that?
I mean, well, Oh, that nigga should. I mean, for him, he probably. Nah,
You don't know, because what if he paid a mill for it? But it wasn't real though. That's my point though.
nah, he wasn't. Listen, me being a street nigga, I could see what type of nigga he was. He didn't seem like he was a street nigga. And then you talking about Atlanta. Certain shit fly in Atlanta that don't fly other places. A nigga could get over with running around with that in Atlanta, and it's good. You know why? End of the day, the bitches don't know no different. They don't even know your shit fake. You gotta still dress it up a certain way. You gotta dress the whole situation up. Now you got the phony diamonds on, but like say you got some good credit, you go get a decent car, nigga, you popping for real for real. Nigga ain't gonna really know. By the time a bitch even find out you done banged her a couple of times, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So if you could dress your shit up, nigga, you could, and you could talk that talk, act like, oh yeah, nah, you know what, my cousin, little baby, nigga, little baby, my cousin, nigga. What you talking about? What? Yo, I can call that nigga right now. And you can have some nigga that sound like, yo, Hoj, I'm gonna call you, yo, you gotta put your little baby voice on, yo. Bitch, you be like, word? Now you in the car and she's slurping your shit crazy, like, this nigga, this little baby cousin. It's just a game. It's a game, man. You know?
So I guess my
Especially,
whole thing again, right? Because he's getting in trouble for it. So even though like I understand the significance of doing it, but if he charged somebody $1 million for something that shouldn't have been charged, let's just say top end 50 grand, well, it's an issue right there. That's you being defrauded.
I mean, you right, but that's why he got a problem right now.
Yeah. And like you
But
said, when the
see,
person that try to do their due diligence come up there, yo, I got my diamond
but
tester,
but look,
you
look,
know.
look. This is the thing. This is the thing. See, what happened is like it was a point where I remember looking at shit and being like, yo, how the fuck how's everybody got so much jewelry, man? Like in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm in the streets. I know what's going on. Money ain't flowing out here like that, like that. You know what I mean? Like how the fuck everybody got jewelry? And I didn't know until like I went to the jewelry store one day. Really, I was about to buy this watch, and it was my man. He caught it on some credit card shit. So I'm thinking this nigga tells me, yo, he got the motherfucking what kind of watch was it? It was what's some of them good watches that came out like that's out right now. One that Philippe.
Oh,
What's the name of them shit?
Petit Philippe,
Philippe. Who?
Petit Philippe.
Yeah, one of them shits. It was one of
Oh,
them
People
shits.
were
Either
giving
way,
you a
I'm
little bit
thinking to
shit online about
myself,
that watch. Nah,
you
this
know, he telling me this what he telling me. Yo, nah, I caught this with the credit card. I paid whoopty woo. I got you. I'm gonna charge you da 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 da. So I'm like, oh word, I'm on. So I get to the jewelry store. I'm like, I just so happened they got you got the police and everything. I get there early, so I try to be there early on certain things. I like to make sure I'm making sense of whatever the fuck going on. So I get to the jewelry store. I'm in there looking at shit. I'm like, yo, how much this watch right here? Nigga tell me, yo, this shit like 25. I'm like, word. Now I'm in my mind, I'm doing my happy dance now. Like, oh yeah, I'm on. This nigga only won a couple. I'm buying this shit. So then, the security niggas is looking at me like what? Like, like what the fuck? Like, why you like not like why you in here, but they just looking at me a certain way. Cause mind you, I'm in there waiting for this other nigga to bring his jewelry. Cause I want to get it tested by the jeweler. I don't know this jeweler like that, but that's how I'm playing it. Nigga want to sell it to me? Fuck it. This is what's going on. Anyway, when the nigga get in there with the shit, after mind you, they done showed me this other shit. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. When the nigga bring his shit in, and mind you, it was the same watch that I was happen to be looking at. So when he bring it in, immediately he say, oh, okay, yeah, or that. Well, you know what? Oh, nah, these is over here. So now I'm like, oh, what the fuck you mean these is over here? So he take me to a whole different section, and it looked good. I'm looking like, oh, okay, well, damn, I didn't know this shit that he trying to sell me was one of these. You know what I mean? Mind you, now I'm like, well, how much this shit cost? They're like, if I bought this from you, how much is it? He tell me the price. I mean, now I'm kind of like, nah, I'm good. I ain't even in that lane. Mentally, I want some shit. If it ain't real, I'm good. I don't even want. I ain't got a front for motherfuckers to keep up. I ain't one of them niggas. You know what I mean? Either I got it or I don't, and I ain't fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Bitch, well, I got a wife, so you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, if I was in that life, a bitch gonna fuck with me regardless. If that's the case, just off the strength for how I act. You know what I'm saying? Not because what I got. That's never been my flow. But the point that I'm making is that's when I understood that, oh, so everybody's doing the fake out right now. And I was like, that's what these niggas out here doing. Everybody got jury, these niggas is doing the fake out. Okay, wow. That's when I learned what Moissanite was. For that shit, I ain't know nothing. To be honest, I really didn't know. Not that I ain't really give a fuck on that level because it was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
They
now,
sell that everywhere too.
Now, but look, the point that I'm making is, I think about it like this. That shit is really just starting to come around where everybody know now. Before that, a lot of niggas ain't know what the fuck what was what. It was just, nigga, you in the club with a chain, that's it. They don't know you got on Moissanite. Your shit shining just like the other nigga shit. Your shit shining just as good. And it passed the diamond test. Nobody knows. So, but what happened is, now think about all them seals that Johnny Dang was probably making. That dumb niggas, they not gonna get all this shit checked and this, that, and the third. So what happened is now some of that shit is catching up to him. Cause he done made all these seals, he done came up, but now they like, yo, wait up. Now nigga thinking, damn, wait up, if I brought a chain with Johnny Dang, I need to go take this to the Don Julio, let him check my shit out. Cause my shit might not be what this nigga said it was, you know?
Or tracks.
Ain't too many.
You drink the tracks. Tracks be dumping niggas out over the fake.
Yeah, but the diamond niggas is like, yo, you don't know no better, we gonna eat off you, nigga. Or like that.
Them boy, they eating off the black community for sure, because it seemed like black people the only one buying these chains. Well, let me not say it that way. That's not true. That's not true, but
No, wait a minute, hold on. That is true. Because white people don't buy no motherfucking chains.
Well, not like that.
Nah, they don't give a fuck. If they gonna buy some shit, they might go buy a classic Rolex. When they going to the Rolex store, they ain't going to motherfucking Johnny Dang.
Right. No bust down rollies. No.
Nah, they don't even get down like that. So this whole situation is designed to fool the motherfuckers that want to fool the world. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
Yeah.
Want to be down?
I feel like some of the bootleg stuff got forgotten. They used to bootleg all of this back in the early 2000s.
I mean, yo,
it was
look.
clear. It was clear. It was like that too.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like, even with the rollies, it's niggas that clearly have rollies that if you didn't know no better, you know, if you ain't the nigga that's in that lane, you don't know what the fuck a good rollie is, nigga. All you know is this nigga got a watch that says Rolex. That's it. Mm-hmm. You don't know nothing more other than, damn, that nigga must have paid a lot for that.
With diamonds on the bezel.
Basically, that's Moissanite. You don't know nothing. You just shining. It's shining, nigga. That's it. And he might bag your chick, because she's stupid too. I mean, at the time, I'm just saying, a young nigga. You feel me? Because the nigga coming with the shiny new shit saying the rollie, he got the motherfucking Moissanite. Chick looking, yo, who that? They don't even know your shit don't even cost. This shit ain't even real. And she ready to leave her dude.
Don't watch that bitch.